What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're reacting to the official trailer for She-Hulk Attorney at Law from Comic-Con, baby. I will tell you this now. I was in Hall H for the entire Marvel Studios panel. It was incredible. But we will talk about all the other things that were announced at that panel on our Chexkins podcast. Stay tuned for that. There's so much to talk about, but let's focus on She-Hulk. It's a good trailer, I'll tell you that much.
Do you think that you got extra bonus footage when you saw it, Adam, or do you think we're going to see what you saw?
That's a good question. I have not actually rewatched it since it's been posted online, so I don't know. And I'm not going to tell you nothing.
Okay. Well, just let us know if you saw more footage or if not.
Yeah, I'll let you know after.
Let's watch it together, and you just say, yeah, you guys didn't see anything, or yeah, this is what I saw.
After he's going to be like, yo, Galactus was in it, dude. They cut out Galactus.
We should watch this trailer. Ready?
No was in it.
Tatiana. Jenna.
Wow! Jeez!
That's so funny.
Still in control, no overwhelming feelings of rage.
No! A normal amount of rage!
You revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on.
Ooh.
Yeah. Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend. Being a Hulk.
He's doing yoga moves.
Yeah, dude.
You have so much more to learn. Yes.
I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
Dude.
Ooh, she did the
Running
clap.
back to life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
More and more eccentric superhumans are coming out of the woodwork. We are going to launch a division for them, and I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it.
Jennifer Waters. Namaste.
I have a serious conflict of interest. This man tried to kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Oh. People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's green. Jen, do your thing. God, I really like this outfit. I'm not proud of this.
Miss Walters, we answer to a higher power. Our universe is on the edge of a precipice.
I am a lawyer. We do things by the book.
The Book of Ashanti.
No, the Book of American laws.
Whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero.
Let's do this.
Oh, is that the Wrecking Crew? It's the Wrecking Crew!
You know that friend you had in high school who was way cooler than you were attractive, got all the attention from everyone? Hello.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm feeling?
It's definitely not censored in the Hall H presentation.
Good. Oh, boy!
Daredevil returns, baby.
I didn't know. I heard he was announced. I didn't know he was at the end of this. Makes 1,000% sense. That's incredible. Charlie Cox. I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy for Charlie Cox, man.
I know.
That dude deserves every. He does as much as like Tony Stark is Iron Man, Chris Hemsworth is Thor. Charlie Cox is Daredevil, dude. He put his heart and soul into those 3 seasons of Daredevil. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's like I've been saying since the Netflix shows came out, and we were like, these aren't being done by Marvel Studios, but they're technically part of the MCU. We were always like, dude, if Marvel could ever figure it out contract-wise and rights-wise, utilize these actors because they're so good. And it's like everything we ever wanted. They're bringing back Vincent D'Onofrio. They're bringing back Charlie Cox. You know, the sky's the limit for those characters. I feel the same about Mike Coulter as Luke Cage. I feel the same about Christian Ritter as Jessica Jones. I'm hoping that maybe even they pop up in this. But what I love is this trailer is Jennifer Walters' trailer, man. I love She-Hulk so much. She's one of my favorite Marvel characters, bar none. And I Man, this made me so happy. This and by the way, I know it's gonna be tricky trying to be like, should we watch the new episode of She-Hulk? She's gonna be like, no, I don't want to watch it. Like, woo, man, love her. But also visual effects wise, Adam, you can also speak to this too. You are also seeing it up on that big screen. We're watching it off of YouTube, but I still think that the visuals look pretty stellar.
Stunning.
Way
Stunning.
More of an upgrade than the last.
How they look on the screen.
Yeah, it looked pretty damn good in Hall H. And again, that's kind of the advantage of seeing something at a massively high quality on a big screen. Even though it's not a theater screen, it's still a massive projection screen. You're going to get to see a lot more of the nuance in the design work and the texture work. And I will admit, like, there are still a couple of places where I thought, like, maybe we could have added a little bit more. But I do think that it still looks really, really good. Like they've done, I think, as best possible as they can do on like a TV show budget, schedule, and all that sort of stuff. And yes, of course, Marvel has really high budgets for their shows. But when you look at the amount of characters that are in this that are fully CG, especially someone like the Hulk, despite the fact that they maybe have models from previous films, you still have to rig all of those, and you have to, adjust them to fit in this setting now. So yeah, I do think that, it does look cool in my opinion. I can't wait.
Oh man. And just to see her break the fourth wall, I love that so much.
Yeah. And that is something that was not necessarily addressed because we saw the trailer, and then they left. But I think the fourth wall breaking is such an interesting element to not necessarily make a part of this, because I think this is also what happens in the comic books as well. But as we know from other superhero films, there might be another character who breaks the fourth wall. So I feel like doing this sort of stuff is a nice way to introduce these concepts. So when other characters pop in, like Deadpool, it is something that, audiences will be used to from other characters in the MCU. So I think it's fun. And I think if the fourth wall breaking continues, I really do think that there could be some really, really fun things that could happen in this show. Yeah. And
I think it's really interesting that when they're doing the training montage, Hulk says, "You are a Hulk now. You are not the Hulk, or you're not like a random offspring of a Hulk. You are a Hulk," meaning is there science behind this? That he's classifying like this type of mutation is a Hulk mutation at this point, and he knows how to get people to get to that point. Like, I'm really interested in seeing, first of all, how she becomes the Hulk in this series, and second of all, how the F did he heal his arm? How did he heal his arm? He's perfectly healed at this point. What's going to happen? Is he doing gamma radiation on himself, and then is he gonna go crazy at the end of the show or at any point in the movies? That's all I want. I want to see a full Hulk raid.
Yeah, because we already saw little pieces of the healing in Shang-Chi in the post-credit scene. So now it's like, okay, now we definitely need some explanation of how you're doing this, you son of a bitch.
Augustine, I would not be surprised if, and save this for this convo we're gonna have later, but they mapped out Phase 5, right? They didn't map out all of Phase 6. I would not be surprised if elements, characters, concepts, and especially just the story of Bruce Banner gets wrapped up in Phase 6, brother. I'm telling you, do not put it past them to understand the potentiality of Bruce. Now that they're setting up Jennifer, she is She-Hulk and she is an Avenger. She's also a member of the Fantastic Four. She could have a future in the MCU for forever. But Ruffalo, Hulk, they could still tap into some stuff they haven't done with that character yet. I mean, I am just so happy that this show is happening and that we're beginning that. We're focusing on Hulks. Like, this is it.
Reality, baby.
Finally.
It's going to be good.
So fun.
It's going to be good. But guys, let us know your thoughts about this trailer. We're going to be doing a watch along of this series every week like we've done with all the other Marvel shows. Make sure you come back, check that out. We're going to have the uncut reactions on Patreon. You can check all that stuff out down in the links in the description. Also, a little tease for Daredevil. What do you hope to see in the future with that character? Doing a fantastic job sprinkling Matt Murdock into so many different things, and I think this is just the beginning before we get into some very interesting conversations on our podcast about the future of that character. Subscribe and come back for the next reaction. Bye.
Bye.